All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are. It is the last race of the season. See Jordan Fisher saying, let's go Dustin Hardee. Already got some fans out there, but this is Team 9 Racing TV. This is the last race of the season for these guys here at Myrtle Beach. 200 laps of racing. I was told beforehand it will be a halfway caution at lap 100. So it's going to give these guys a little bit of a break to reset and try to tackle this thing, but hopefully we'll have some really good racing out of these guys. I can feel the hype. I don't know if any of you guys can, but I can definitely feel the tension and the hype and what these guys are doing. Dalton Creech, though, sitting at the top of the board right now. Turn that on. See Dalton Creech with a 15.81 or 18.81. Sorry. See Dalton Creech a little loose right there. Oh, gonna go ahead and loop it around. But only about a minute left here. I am joined in the booth, but I'm not too sure if he's back yet. Tonight definitely going to be definitely an exciting race tonight. But yeah, Dalton Creech's going to go ahead and be your pole sitter, or not pole sitter, but your fastest in practice. Marshall Klinghoffer, Dustin Hardee, Trevor Vaden, Patrick McPeak. Carson Klingelhofer going to go ahead and come back out onto the track. Patrick McPeak also going to go ahead and head out on the track. See what these guys can do. Definitely going to be a very exciting race. Oop. I guess I try to get one last lap in, but the end of practice, you know what that means. Qualifying. These guys get 2 laps to go ahead and lay down a hopefully a really good lap, so we'll just have to see. Can't wait to see what these guys can do here tonight. Cameron, are you back? Okay, all right. Yeah, we're joined up in the booth with Cameron Carden, a different broadcaster. Yeah, we usually have the other guy. He's not able to make it tonight, so let me go ahead and fix this real quick so that the people can hear you. Okay, there it goes. All right. A little bit of technical difficulty. So now the folks should be able to hear you there, Cameron.
Perfect. Well, Trevor Vaden just ran his second lap, and as we'll be starting P2 on the outside of Dalton Creech.
Yeah, Patrick McPeak in that third position, though.
Dustin Hardee takes that over.
Yeah, Dustin Hardee going to go ahead and get the third position, so we'll just have to see.
I like Jacob's car for this race. He's got the old 14 looking pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that was a good looking car. All these cars are really good looking. A lot of good looking paint jobs on them.
I'm trying to see who that is. Who's that like brings memory to? I forgot the driver.
I think Kyle Petty.
Yeah.
Well, the stage is set for tonight. That's everybody putting a lap down. So, Dalton Creech is going to be your pole sitter.
For the championship too, you know, he's going to wrap it up tonight. So hopefully this stays green. We do have 200 laps in store for us. So these drivers only get, I believe, one faster pair.
Definitely, you have to use that wisely.
Definitely.
We're going to go ahead and bring Dalton Creech in here and talk with him for just a second. Hey, Dalton Swalen, you got a copy?
I hear you, brother.
All righty, man. Well, you were able to sit on the pole once again, man. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. It's a good car setup. You overdrive it, it'll definitely hurt you, but you stay smooth and keep the car playing, and you'll do just fine.
Yeah, I mean, your laps looked really good. Able to get down to the bottom, not getting loose coming out of the corners. So, how slippery is the track tonight?
It's pretty slick if you get on the throttle too quickly. The rear end of the car will definitely loop around on you. I've learned from on Myrtle Beach from a guy who's ran a crap ton of laps here. Kind of showed me kind of the best line to get around the track a long time ago, and ever since then, just kind of stick to it. And that's where I run, and it works for me. So I'm gonna keep it there.
Oh yeah, well that's good to hear. Cameron, is there anything you want to ask?
Yeah, it's the final race of the season, Dalton. I understand that the point situation is basically cleared from here on out, but how are you feeling about this final race and being able to lead the green here tonight?
Man, I'm feeling good about it. Myrtle Beach is to end the season at Myrtle Beach is always a good thing. This is a super fun track. We've had a great season. We've had a lot of ups and downs, but man, looking forward, I think we got a good plan in place for some racing coming up here soon. So, getting out of Myrtle Beach and having fun here in down south, while we have it is that's what I'm gonna focus on tonight. I hate that we're decided not move on with another season, but since we're here right now, man, I think we're just gonna have a lot of fun.
That is right. You always want to have fun here at Myrtle Beach. Is always the action track for some pretty good short track race. And unfortunately, it's not here with us in real life, but we were able to live out on the sim. So good luck tonight, Dalton.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, thank you guys.
No problem, man. So good luck, and hopefully you can keep it up front.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I turned on the live stream to watch the live stream, and I heard Cameron talking, and I started replying to him, thinking he was in our Discord server. I started talking, and Dustin was like, "Who are you talking to?" I was like, "I'm talking to Cameron." He's like, "How are you talking to Cameron?" I was like, "He's in the Discord." They're like, "No, he's not." I was like, "Oh, he's in the booth tonight." Okay.
Yeah. That's always a good time to have Cameron in the booth, once in a lifetime.
That's right. That's right. Heck yeah.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck, man, and hopefully you can keep it up front. Not too much chaos.
Hey, heck yeah, man. All right, boys. Talk to y'all later.
See ya. We also got Ethan Storms. He's been joining me up in the booth. He's here tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch this one. I haven't been here for the ARCA races much lately, but I'm excited to get into the booth with you guys tonight and watch the final one.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be exciting. There's 3 of us in the booth tonight, so definitely a lot of voices that are going to be flowing around, bouncing around. So we're going to keep it exciting up here in the booth for this final race. We're gonna run through
Gonna be
the
an exciting one for sure.
Oh yeah, we're gonna run through the grid super fast. You got Dalton Creech on that pole with Trevor Vaden to his outside. Dustin Hardee in that third position with Patrick McPeak in the fourth spot. Carson Klingelhofer in the fifth spot, and Jacob Merrill going to go ahead and round out your field. Jordan Fisher saying my money's on Hardee. So yeah, anybody that is watching, drop your race winner prediction. Who do you think is going to go ahead and pull away with the win tonight? Do we see Dalton Creech hold on to it from the lead, or does Trevor, who I believe this is his first race, can he come out here and surprise everybody?
Glad Dustin showed up. Nice to have fun. Enjoy the last race we did.
You know, this track, we see it all the time in real life with the big old battles that's happening. You know, you're able to work the outside if you can just pedal it right. But these guys tonight, with these ARCA cars, you know, we never see it happen. I don't think they have some, I don't think anyone's tested the ARCA cars in real life there at Myrtle Beach when it was around. But tonight, looking at it here, I definitely think they'll bring a different type of show and bring some good action on the racetrack. So
my pick tonight, man, I gotta go with Trevor tonight. He hasn't been here, man, but his first race here, and he puts a second. I think he's got some speed tonight. Who you got, Cameron?
You know what? It's kind of hard to say that it's only 6 cars, but honestly, I'm looking at that third place spot right now at Dustin Hardee, and he loves this track. So let's see what happens for him tonight.
Oh yeah, here we are going green. Dalton Creech late on the start. Gonna go ahead and take off. All these guys. Trevor Vaden going really wide. Not too sure if he had a problem there on the start, but down the backstretch. Oh, Carson Klingelhofer all types of sideways. It's gonna allow Trevor to get down to the bottom and get in front of him.
Now they all come off of 4. It's basically single file, but beside the one in the back battle, now it's all single file as they go on 4 into 1.
Dustin Hardee blocking Patrick McPeak there down the backstretch. Dalton Creech with a big old lead down the back straightaway. Let's see what happens for this second place spot with Dustin Hardee and Patrick McPeak.
Oh yeah, definitely going to be exciting. These guys doing all they can to try to gain a spot. Patrick McPeak. Oh, Dalton Creech hard in the wall. Can he recover?
What happened there?
Go back and take a look at that.
He's still rolling. Doesn't seem like he's got much damage. I don't think he hit the wall. He was way up the racetrack.
He got really loose and just could not hang on to it. So I'm not 100% sure, but this battle up front is now heating up. All these guys right on Dustin Hardee's bumper. Oh, a bit of a stack there.
Moves Trevor out the way.
Side by side now for the third spot. Patrick was in the back of that number 8 car just a little bit ago. Now trying to get back to the back bumper.
Oh yeah, you got to remember this is basically a 3v3 of KW9 and Dark Horse Motorsports, so it's gonna be definitely something. But you got Jordan Fisher saying Hardee to the moon.
Whoa, Trevor sideways.
Patrick, there's a battle up front between Patrick McPeak and Dustin Hardee side by side going down the back straightaway. Who's gonna get into turn 3?
And all over the racetrack. Battle for the lead. Cars sideways behind him, and Patrick trying to go for the lead.
Oh yeah, Patrick
Here
holding
comes
it steady on the bottom.
He's going to get him. I think the 8 just let him in. Knows he got a long way to go. There is a halfway break at lap 100. So knows got a long way to go. Save your tires. Just let him by Patrick McPeak, your new leader.
Dalton Creech, he just seems to, I don't know, he's in the back right now, but I feel like, Dustin Hardee gets loose off of turn 2.
Man, these cars are loose right now.
All these guys battling hard, but Patrick McPeak out to the lead. So it's KW9 1, 2, 3 right now. So we'll have to see what these guys can do.
I will say I would not be pushing my car right now. Here comes Dustin Hardee. He's trying to make a move for third.
I don't know if the 18 checked up coming off the corner there, but it seemed like the 8 had an amazing run on the 18 there, but everybody's still going straight, no contact.
So I want to ask Waylon, if you're in this race, what is your strategy for the first 100 laps? Do you play it cool? Do you want to be up front or would you rather be in the back, kind of like where Jacob's at or where Dustin's at now? You know, because sometimes there is strategy when it comes to a big 200 lap race with a halfway break. What is your ideal strategy for this type of race? All right, well, Ethan, let me ask you, what is your ideal type of strategy for a race like this?
Honestly, I kind of like where Dustin's at the moment, where he let one or two laps there at the beginning, but now he's just kind of chilling. He's actually trying to get under attack of Trevor, but just chill in the middle of the pack. I'm still I'm not all the way in the back, but I'm not obviously up front pushing myself, and you know, just trying to save tires, and so I can have a quicker pit stop, trying to save some fuel as well. It's also a quicker pit stop there for that lap 100, trying to gain some positions there.
Yeah, these cars, you know, with the tire package that they have now, I think they did fix it after a few weeks after they just dropped the car a few months ago. Now we get to see them live here and you know, play at this type of track where you normally don't see these type of cars. So you have to come up with an ideal strategy of what you want to do. Now, obviously, you can come up with a strategy for the first 100 laps, but then you got to either keep the same strategy going for the next 100 or change something up depending on where you're at in the lineup. And obviously, with the late model stocks here, I think we're going to see them Wednesday. You know, especially when we did the Casey or the Carroll Kenneth Carr Memorial race, you know, a lot of these drivers saved stuff for the late race caution, but now we're getting some racing between the teammates in the back. Jacob!
No. Jacob goes around. No caution so far. I think he's going to get it going. I don't think they're going to throw a caution for it.
No, they are going to throw a caution, so that's going to allow Patrick Picard's corners off to drive away a little bit more. Trevor Bates, though, he's doing an amazing job holding these two behind him, so we'll just have to see how that plays out. See Dustin Dalton racing very hard.
Dustin on the radio, he's not liking what the 18 is doing. How is he going to respond to the break again? Because it looks like Trevor is braking harder than normal into the corner. Now we see Dalton Creech, he's going to make a move on Dustin Hardee now. So the teammates might be working together to might get around Trevor if they really want to. So the 18 might be becoming a roadblock. So let's see what happens here within the next few laps with these three.
Yeah, Dustin not obviously happy on the radio, but got Dalton got underneath him and was able to pass him. So they're all now single file. Jacob's still way on back there. I notice Dalton's got a little bit of damage on the right quarter panel of his machine, of that 36 machine. So I wonder what happened there. Maybe just a little bit of contact or maybe hit the wall, but now they are catching back up with the number 18 machine. You're about to see another great battle for third.
Yeah, Dalton, he looks like he's going to move Trevor out the way. He's not afraid. Oh, he gets loose a little bit out the corner, trying to move him out the way. Again, the 18, he must be...
Yeah, they're pushing it really, really hard here early, trying to get around to a guy. We'll have to see.
Up front, Carson might be making some time up on Patrick now, as these two are just running away with it. I think Trevor is the roadblock game if they are come up with a strategy here. Not very wise, I would say, since there's a halfway break, but you never know with these type of races, and especially in down south, anything can happen. So we'll have to see.
Myrtle Beach being the kind of track it is, I mean, it's just, it can definitely throw some curveballs at you, so.
36 way loose up there, way out of lane. The 8's got to go by. Just got super loose mid-corner and then went right up to the second lane. He had to lift so he didn't hit the wall, so he's going to lose the position and a bunch of track position there.
Patrick McPeak, though, doing an amazing job tonight. I mean, he's just running away with it.
Patience is key, Jordan, but at what expense do you wait is the real question.
Sorry, the 36 got way sideways coming off of 2 there. I thought he was going to put it the inside wall. He's able to save it. He's sideways again. My lord, he's dirt tracking around the racetrack. I think he's doing it on purpose.
He's going to spin out.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and
that's not a caution. Why is that? Man.
Caution comes out early on lap 25 out of 200. Still a long ways to go until we even hit the halfway break. But again, this might shake up a little bit between these three. And well, Dalton, this is a real question. We know Dalton is fast, but as we saw with the early damage that came from, I don't know, we don't know what happened with him. He just went straight into the wall.
That was really interesting what just happened there on that caution. It looked like he was like drifting it into the corner. It was a very interesting caution there.
Been battling a loose car most of the race, so they just got out from under him getting in. Myrtle Beach is a very slick track. Having raced here myself, it is definitely a handful.
Are you eating something, Waylon?
Maybe.
What are you eating over there?
Slice pizza.
Well, while we have a break in action, you might as well just grab something to eat. I guess Dalton is coming down to maybe take that fast repair. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to see right here.
He definitely got some rear end damage, so we'll just have to see.
It could be with the early on racing. We don't know just for sure, but we'll have to see. Is he going to take the fast repair?
I believe he did. Yeah, he actually did.
He did. He just come down for the fast repair. That was it. So
maybe had some wheel damage.
He did have a little bit of wheel damage from whenever he went to the wall earlier on this race. So that was the key to look at whenever he was driving. I knew that was going to hurt. But these guys are kind of like, the cars are kind of like, I would say the body panel should not really have to affect the driving if he hit the wall. But I guess he hit it too hard where he did have a little bit of tire damage or maybe some chassis damage. And so he just come down and fix it. But we're going to line up again and go green.
Oh, yeah. 2x2. You see the Pace Mustang going to go ahead and pull into the pits. Patrick McPeak is your leader. They're ready to hit that start zone and get on the loud pedal. There they go. They roll through it. Now he's going to go ahead and roll with it. Him and Carson Klingoff are getting an amazing start. Trevor Baden trying to get it with him. He's not able to. Trevor may be figuring out the track. He's picking up some speed. He's held on to that third spot so far.
Now that Dalton has that damage fixed, will he be fast right here in this little later on, or this later in the run? Normally these cars are able, when you get them fixed, you're able to go back out there and make it some great racing.
You see Dustin Hardee right there. Oh, Dustin Hardee, Dalton Creech got into each other. I'm not too sure what just happened right there.
Oh, no.
I was hearing over the radio that Trevor Baden has been using the brake pedal too much into the corner. And now Dalton.
We're going to go ahead and take a look and see Dustin get loose right there. And then Trevor Baden slowed down just a little bit, try to get to the corner. And there's just a stack up behind him, so I'm not too sure. But no caution. They're still racing it out.
Trevor Baden knows this track too, I would say. So the games that he is playing right now are running very thin, I would say, with the admins of the league. And even though it's the last race and even though Dalton has the points locked up, there's still some trophies to be won. And I think Carson and Patrick are just are having some type of plan with Trevor to have him block up the track. We don't know for sure. That's just what I'm assuming, but a caution is out, yeah. It's very interesting.
Caution did come out. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, interesting. That's unfortunate there. Bad night so far for Dalton. He got loose and spun out earlier, and now involved in that crash. Not so good there for Dalton.
Yeah, he just doesn't have a good night so far. And I mean, obviously we just have to take a look at the racing around Trevor Baden.
Definitely some exciting racing.
Oh. Definitely the 8 machine. Just a couple people not very happy here with the 18. We'll have to see how that all gets shaken out here. The 8 gonna have to come into the pits, fix his damage, maybe get that fast repair we were just talking about a little bit ago. May have to get his done here after getting in that one wreck.
Yeah, Dustin Hardee, he definitely hit the wall hard. Dalton Creech, I'm surprised he didn't come down. He took a lick right there too. So yeah, definitely an exciting race to say the least here at the beginning.
Yeah, definitely.
See a lot of these paint jobs though. Patrick Picard Klinghoffer, but Trevor Vaden, you can see that car. You got the like a World War II style bomber. I'm loving that paint job. I really love that one. See Jacob Merrill in the mellow yellow car. Dalton Creech in the DC Designs Chevy. Dustin Hardee in the Hardee Designs Chevy. See Burns' performance on the side of those cars.
This race is definitely getting interesting, I will say. So,
All right, getting ready to go back to green.
Yeah, they're lined up 2 by 2. The lights are on the pace car out. It dips down on the pit road. Let's see, here they come to the restart zone once again. Does he go early? Does he go late? He goes about in the middle of the box. So keeping it in regulations. So those 3 cars are gonna go ahead and stick it out front.
Yeah, it looks like the KW9 guys all up front. They're all the top 3 so far, beating up on Dark Horse Motorsports at the moment. But you never know what can happen at the end of these races.
Still plenty of racing left. Still over 100, about 160 laps of racing left. So these guys do got to remember they do get a halfway break. So there's no sense in burning it up too much. You got plenty. These guys have plenty of time. Ooh. Dalton Creech going to get into that back of the 18 a little bit, showing a little bit of displeasure for how he's been raced so far. But see, Dalton Creech have to hang on to it right there.
Showing a lot of aggression here very early here. We'll have to see how that continues throughout the race.
yeah, Dalton gets past him. Can Dustin now get past him? We know we've had trouble with these 3 all night long until this point. So let's see what happens with Dustin Hardee now.
Hey, all these guys have been on top of each other, racing as hard as they can, all wanting to keep their positions. Trevor obviously wanting to get back into that 3rd position. So we'll just have to see, can he get back up there? You see, he actually is catching on Dalton Creech. So Dalton seems to have Jacob Merrill spun around once again.
Will this be a caution?
I don't believe it will be a caution.
It's a throw.
Jacob's just, he's spun out again. Jacob just has been having trouble all night with this car and track. And, you know, I can't blame him. These cars around this track is very tough. And sometimes it's just how the setup is sometimes, or even just, you know, I would say just how some of the night's been going on with these guys. But, you know, we're not blaming him, obviously. I mean, these cars are really tough to drive around this certain track. And even I can't do it. That's why I'm up here in the broadcast booth.
Yeah. You see Jacob Merrill sitting on the track creating a caution. So see all these guys up here. Patrick McPeak, though, he's doing an amazing job tonight. He has held that thing up front.
This is the championship race.
And for anybody wondering, this is the championship race. I can't remember the points situation exactly, but I believe it's a little bit close. So we'll just have to see how it plays out tonight.
It looks like, I don't know.
Yeah, pretty sure Dalton's got it all locked up so far, from my understanding.
I was trying to find it, but I don't think they updated it to the newer one, so. But anyways, we are waiting for that 1 to go signal from Barney, the flagman, to get this thing rolling.
Yeah, Hardee said Dustin, not Dalton, so I believe they're saying Dustin Hardee has the points locked up, so I'm not 100% sure. But they got it lined up 2 by 2, so we'll just have to see how this plays out. Still before the halfway break, a lot of racing left for these guys.
Yeah, we are a little bit less than, a little bit over 50 laps until our halfway break as the caution lights are out now. We are 1 till green around this action track of Myrtle Beach Speedway.
Oh yeah, we definitely had a lot of action here tonight, so we just have to see. Pace car is on pit road. They are lined up. You see them getting stacked up, getting close together. They're getting ready.
Here we go. They're going to come off of 4 for the restart once again. Patrick on the bottom, Carson on the top. Patrick gets the advantage going into 1.
Carson going to try to slip in front of that 36. Not able to. 36 going to drive him a little wide. So we'll just have to see how that battle for second plays out. Oh, Dalton
he's gonna get into
Dalton dooring him a little bit. Oh, Trevor going high to not run into the 36.
Oh!
36 going to give him another
Man.
shot. Not able to move him up the track.
Super aggressive. Track position apparently matters big time here tonight.
Carson throwing a little bit of blocks here and there, and now we got the battle for second. It's going to come down to who also can get there first, because it looks like Dalton's falling back just a little bit after that little incident, and now here comes Dustin Hardee trying to make up the work for it. So
You see Dalton Creech very loose right there, but Carson seems to have a better long run car. Patrick having a really good short run car, so we'll just have to see how this plays. I see Carson, he's gaining the ground on Patrick already. So we'll just have to see who can last up until this halfway break.
yeah, these guys, they've been fighting over every position besides the first and second spot all night long. So can Dalton looks like he's catching back up to Carson now. We'll see what happens. Is Carson going to throw another block going into 3 now? Dalton runs up a little high and goes back down low. We'll have to see going into 1.
Can he get there to make the pass? Just not been able to just yet. So Carson's been able to hold on to that second position. All these guys kind of gaining on Patrick just a little bit.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like they're catching the leaders, so this battle for second may become the battle for the lead.
Oh yeah, McPeak out front, Klingelhofer in second, Creech third, Hardee fourth, Baden fifth. Jacob Earl is actually a lap down, so he is not racing with these guys. But you see, Trevor, he hasn't let these guys get out of sight, maybe just saving these tires. Oh, he's loose. But you can definitely tell he's saving these tires. He's not running it too hard.
There comes Carson Klingelhofer and Don Creech going after Patrick McPeak now. What will happen?
Who's going to have the better run right here to get up there and catch him? Not too sure. All these guys are definitely loose.
We'll have to see if they'll even try to battle Patrick. They may just kind of sit and wait until the end of the halfway break. I mean, at the moment, you don't really need to battle. You don't need to be leading. So just kind of sit, ride, save some tires, and be there for the end of that mid-race break.
They do have 1 set of tires in the pit, so do you waste your set here now and then make a hard charge for the last little 100? Or do you save a little bit till you need them for later on this race? That's the real question that you have to worry about for tonight.
Oh yeah, also,
I mean,
do you take 2 tires or do you take 4 tires? That's also another call.
I would be scared to not take any tires on that mid-race break because, you know, just in case there isn't a caution in those last 100, you're going to be kind of a sit and duck.
Oh yeah, but the strategy is going to take into play here. So we'll just have to see see some of these guys like taking 2 tires, say it helps the car drive better, but we'll just have to see which strategy helps out.
There's definitely a battle in the back.
Way up the racetrack.
Yeah, Dalton's still battling that loose race car. Seems like he cannot keep that car up under no matter what line or what he tries. So definitely battling a car. Looks like that thing is on ice all the time.
Yeah, you gotta think it's probably the damage from where we have had the incident with the 18 for most of this night, and now that he's ringed in back to these 3 again, we'll have to see if the 18's going to give the retaliation back to them, or if he's just going to try to pass them clean. That's the question also.
Oh yeah, Dalton Creek's still running that higher line. It seems to be helping him out just a little bit, though. He's able to get a good run off and able to keep himself out front. But Jacob is right down the back stretch, and I think he might just call it quits for the night. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and put it in the pits. So, just now a 5-car battle. Big Evil saying, let's go McPeak. Yeah, he's holding out front, but he's got pressure from behind. You see that black and blue 21 is hunting him down for sure. So we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, these two, they've been up front most of this night, and you can't blame Carson for just running this in the second position, because either you want to play it safe with your tires, or in case you want to make a move later on in this run that we have, you could do both, as he's close to Patrick, but we don't know for sure. We'll have to see what happens with the next few laps. Oh, yeah, definitely gonna be exciting. See Dustin, Hardee, Dalton Creek, both of these guys still going at it. Dustin's been trying to catch that 36, has not been able to get there just yet. But Trevor just been driving in the lead so far. Waiting to see what happens. Yeah, right now we're at a point where everything has calmed down action-wise. We still have a little bit of battle between Dalton, Dustin, and Trevor. But this is to a point where everyone's just running their race. We're sticking it out till the lap 100 break, and so again, this is where if I'm driving, I have to think of what's going to happen with strategy wise, and do I want to keep on pushing the car, or do I want to save it? So that's just what I would think in this situation if I was in the race. So he's actually gaining on these 2 guys in front of him. You can see that camo car getting there, but yeah, Patrick Peak, he's doing an amazing job tonight, keeping this car out front. He's been pretty steady. I haven't really seen that car get sideways at all. So just have to see if he can hold on to it. Because Carson is definitely closing the gap. He's been right there the whole time, waiting on Patrick to screw up at least just one time. Yeah, this is these two definitely, I would say, coming up with strategies, talking pre-race to see what they want to do for the race, and just piggybacking off of each other to make both their nights good. And so, Patrick's been running good all season, I would say, and trying to put some good races together. Carson obviously, has a few victories within a couple of the leagues that we're all in, and just be able to see these guys race together and for KW9, it's a great feeling. Oh yeah, watch these guys turn laps and get there. But looking at the lap times, I see him over here. Carson is actually faster than Patrick McPeak right now. He's been able to turn just about half a tenth faster than Patrick got every lap so far. So just have to see who can hang on. Yeah, I think it's the patience game right now with Carson. Obviously he's faster, but he doesn't want to push the car to the limits. I think that's what him and Patrick are doing, just driving their line, not pushing the car, and they're not saving as much either. Ooh, Patrick gets a little loose off the corner right there. But yeah, these guys, it's just the patient game of, waiting until that lap 100 break, and then that's when you want to put the strategy into play. You see the lap times down there at the bottom. They've been kind of running little bit of a pendulum for these guys, just trying to keep up with each other.
Yeah, Dustin has made his way around Dalton, so now it's just Dalton and Trevor. I think Dalton definitely has some damage to that number 36. He is not driving how he was during practice with the fastest lap in for pole for tonight's race. So we'll have to see what happens. You know, oh, he gets a little loose off the turn two. Will Trevor make the pass on him? He's going to try to make it below him.
Tries to look low, doesn't have the momentum. Oh, he gets to the inside of him. Oh, Trevor's loose. He hangs on to it. They don't make any contact. What a drive by Trevor right there to not hit that 36. But this battle up front is heating up. Carson Klinghoffer is actually closed up to the 69's bumper, so it's definitely going to get exciting between your leaders.
Multiple battles around this racetrack now with only 5 cars on the track now. Still some good battles. You know, it's better than having 25 cars and it'd be a crap show, I would say. So definitely a good job of these guys and taking their skills on the racetrack, I would say.
Yeah, a lot of these guys have real life experience. Carson Klinghoffer being one of those guys that does have the real life experience. So definitely showing tonight on who has it and who doesn't.
Yeah, we all know Dustin Hardee. He's grown up in the racing family. So has Dalton and Trevor Baden as well. And so all these guys having the real life experience definitely comes into play on the sim and stuff like that. So these guys obviously just, I think they're weighing out that we got less than 20 laps until we hit the halfway break.
These guys giving it all they can. Carson, he is still right on the bumper. Patrick McPeak just waiting to make that pass. Patrick, he gets a little loose right there. That allows Carson to close right up on him. Does Carson use the bumper? Does he bump and run him? Or does he just ride behind him? We'll just have to see right here. Looks to the inside. He's not able to complete that pass. For anybody watching, who is your race winner prediction? Do y'all see McPeak hanging on to her? Or does Dalton Creech get this car up under him and come back around to win this thing? He started on the pole, so he's definitely fast. Definitely got the speed. Look at Carson and Patrick.
Unfortunate news, but I will have to leave at the halfway break. So we'll let Ethan Storms get in here and do his thing. But yeah, these guys again, you gotta just be patient until that lap 100 mark. As we see Carson still on the back bumper of the 69, not looking to make a move just yet. As he's still out there, you're just letting him know that, hey, I got you right behind. So in case you do, caution, it is out.
Oh,
Dalton Creed spins on the backstretch, turn 3.
We'll go back and take a look, see what happened. He was on board with Carson Klinghoffer. See, down into 1 and 2. Trying to chase it all the way throughout the corner. Just, not able to hang on to it. Good job to keep it out of the way and keep it off of everybody. But this is really going to shake it up. We're going to have about a 5-lap dash to the end of this halfway break. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah, I wonder if this will take over for the halfway break. I'm not quite sure. Unless they just race 5 laps and then they'll call it. But I want to know if they will call it for this as the halfway break since it's only 10 laps from it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. We'll just have to see.
I think that's what they're trying to figure out right now.
I think they're trying to figure out whether they're going to pit or not, or what they're going to do. See, everybody, they're actually sticking it out here. Nobody's pitting yet, so maybe they are going to go ahead and try to race it to this halfway break.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and won the green, so they'll be taking about 8 laps till the finish, or till the halfway break.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be very exciting. Dustin Hardee starting in that 3rd position. He's got a pretty good look at trying to get get into the lead right here, but Patrick obviously going to race his heart out, wanting to hold on to the lead here at the end. Here they come out of turn 4 to the start zone. Patrick Peak going to get a really good start. That's going to allow Carson Klinghoffer, though. He gets just as good, if not a better start. Trying to roll to the bottom. Dustin Hardee is going to fill that gap up, but Carson going to have the run on the outside. Able to keep the momentum.
Patrick obviously having a strong car, but does Carson block for Patrick and not let the 8 car get him, or will Carson try to take the lead before the halfway break? A lot of questions to be asked, but can they be answered within the next 7 laps?
Yeah, we'll just have to see. Track position is going to be very key right here at the end, so definitely, if you can, going to want to start on pole. Sam Hardee saying it's going to be a different race in the second half. I do believe so. I believe it may switch around. We'll just have to see. Patrick McPeak, you see, doing everything he can to hold it on the bottom. Carson having such a strong car right now. Oh, I'm not too sure what just happened right there. I believe that's going to be the halfway break. I'm not too sure what just happened.
Patrick looking like he got loose, unless... Let me take a look back at it. It does look like maybe... Oh, he slowed down too much. And there goes Patrick McPeakin, because Carson Klinghoffer did hit him, I think, in the quarter. I believe that's what just happened.
You see Hardee Designs calling the halfway break right there. I think Patrick tried to slow up a little early, trying to get into the corner, and Carson obviously just not able to anticipate for that. So these guys coming down pit road.
Yeah, now here's the question that we all want to know is who's going to be able to take those set of tires? We'll see if Carson takes them right here.
Yep, see the right side.
Yep, he'll be taking right side.
Oh, Dustin Hardee missed his box. I seen it right there. He definitely did have to back up.
Wow, they're taking 4 tires. Carson will be taking 4 tires and make it out pit road.
Who's going to get the second spot? Uh-oh.
Looks like Dalton and Dustin.
Dalton and Dustin both got this, got in good position right there. Cole Peavy. You gotta love Cole Peavy, man.
Cole.
Hey, I miss you, Waylon. We miss you too, Cole.
Carson was given an EOL because he wrecked Patrick McPeak to make the caution come out. What a
turnaround, especially at the halfway break. But we did see Carson. He had a very strong car, so I believe he has the car to drive up to the front.
So now it's a switcheroo of cars. Now we have with Dark Horse up front and KW9 in the back. So I think this is what's going to happen. You know, sometimes when you're in that P3 position like Patrick is, you can make a difference happen. And now we'll have to see, because Dustin is in front of Patrick now, that's where Dustin wants to start off the race. So now does Patrick able to compete with the P3 spot and maybe go out and take the win?
Here we come. Coming out of 4. Dalton Creech is your leader. Oh, he goes a little early. Did he go too early, though? That is the question. It looked like he might have went a little bit too early. Oh, Patrick Peak going to get to the inside of Dustin Hardee. Dorm just a little bit. Dustin probably not going to take that too kindly. They're going to see what happens here.
I think it's loose off the corner a little bit. Almost runs to Dustin.
Did a good job keeping it off of him. Carson Klinghoffer running back up through the field is already around Trevor Baden. Is he able to get around Patrick, though? We'll just have to see. Everybody on those brand new tires. These guys are going to be turning some really good laps.
All right, I will be making my exit, but it's been real fun watching these guys compete with a little bit of drama in the mix, and now seeing some battles going on. I'll be watching on my way somewhere, but y'all have a good night, and hopefully we can have some good racing to the end.
Oh, yeah, it's always good to have you up here in the booth, man.
Oh, yeah, I'll try to be here for when we have another season. I think it'll be All-Star Racing League is when that's the league that's supposed to be going on next for Wayland, I would think. So I'll try to be able to do some broadcasts for them as well.
Oh, yeah, well, you have yourself a good night, buddy, and I got it from here.
All right, we'll see you.
All righty, see ya. Ethan, are you there? All right, I believe I'm up in the booth by myself. I'm not too sure, but Dalton Creech is your leader. He's got that thing way out there. He's got himself a good lead. Carson Klinghoffer was able to get around that number 69. Oh, but Carson trying to hang on to it. Going to go ahead and get to the bottom. Wanting to hang out down there. Really wanting to roll the bottom. Oh, Patrick Repeat going to take advantage of that loose car. Is Carson able to get there and complete the crossover back, though? Not able to. Patrick, he didn't take that fast spur. He has a little bit of damage on the record, but we're at a short track, so the arrow shouldn't matter too much. So Dalton Creech got himself a pretty good lead. Dustin Hardee trying to chase him down. You got Patrick Peak, who led so much of this race, now running in a 3rd position, wanting to catch these guys. We'll just have to see. Carson Klinghoffer wanting to get up there. Also, Trevor Baden, another one of those fast guys. Maybe just saving these tires, just waiting it out. You see, they're catching Dustin Hardee. Running right behind him. Looking low, not able to get there though. He looks slow again. Dustin Hardee gonna block him. Patrick Peak leaning on him just a little bit. He's gonna push him up the track just a little bit. Able to get to him. Oh, they went 3 wide. I'm not too sure what just happened. They went 3 wide, so I'm not too sure. We'd go back and take a look, see what happened. They get down into the corner, and oh, I guess Carson wasn't expecting a checkup. So I'm not too sure if that it's going to get chalked down to a racing incident. It was everybody just kind of going for the same piece of real estate right there. So I'm not 100% sure what just happened. Anybody that is watching, I do ask to not bring any drama to the YouTube chat, just to keep it family friendly. All these guys racing very hard for every position on the track. Carson's gonna go ahead and get an EOL. So Carson at the back of the pack once again is able to make the drive back up to the front of the field. I mean, I'm just putting this out there. I do try to keep the chat for these drivers to go back and look and see what the fans are saying, but it's not something that is required to be up on the screen. I mean, I can take it down for the people that want to keep drama in the chat. But here they come, Dalton Creek coming to the restart zone once again. Oh, he goes a little early again, but not too sure how they're going to call that. Trevor Vaden spins the tires just a little bit. Carson trying to get back up there. Patrick also wanting to get back up there, but how are those tires after that spin? We'll just have to see. Looks like he's able to hang on to it. Carson Klinghoffer obviously serving that black flag. So he's going to be, I know, be praying for a caution here. Just have to see. Patrick Peak looking to the inside, not able to get there. Oh, he's going to go ahead and try to rams Dustin Hardee. I'm not too sure. Dustin probably going to retaliate back. Yeah, definitely going to retaliate back. He's going to go ahead and push the 69 up the track. So, a little bit of back and forth right there. Patrick bumped the 36, or bumped the 8, and the 8 retaliated, gave it back to him. So, not too sure. Definitely some high tensions here tonight, but that's going to allow Carson to actually close up. And he's actually able to get back up here. He didn't lose it. Might be a lap down. Yeah, Carson did go a lap down, but he's going to get the lucky dog right here, and he's going to be back on the lead lap. For anybody that is watching, I'm not race control, so I cannot make any calls on anything that is happening. I'm simply just the broadcaster. I just do this for you guys, for the fans, I do it for these drivers. I do it for DSRL. Love these guys. This is all a great group of guys. They all race together every week in and week out. They hang out outside of this, so definitely a really good group of guys. Dustin Hardee going to get the EOL for causing that one. Moving up the yellow. Dalton Creek's still your leader, but look who's moved up to that second spot. It is going to be that 18 of Trevor Vaden. Here they come to the restart zone once again. Dalton Creek's off again. Trevor Vaden. Patrick Peak gonna go ahead and get it down low. Trevor Vaden not able to get a good corner right there. But look at Carson Klinghoffer. He's able to get a good run right there. He's able to go ahead and roll around and get to the third position after just getting his lap back. So he's already in a good position. Dalton Creech is now still your leader, but Patrick and Carson, both these guys want to hunt him down. Ooh, Carson a little loose right there, but doesn't lose any ground. Carson's still trying to get to the inside of that 69. He's not able to just yet. Oh, he's able to that time by. Yeah, we get by the 69, so he's going to go ahead and try to get up here and try to trace down this 36, 69, maybe trying to save those tires just a little bit. Doesn't want to burn them up too early on. But the Dalton Creech has got a huge lead right now. About a 2-second lead. So Carson doing everything he can. He wants to get up there and try to win this thing. Have to see what happens. Justin Hardee, he's going to go ahead and get to the inside of Patrick Peak. Patrick on a descent right now to the back. His car maybe has a little too much damage now. He's battling a very loose race car. So he's going to give a shot to the 8. I don't know if he wants to do that. He's seen how it played out last time, so we'll just have to see. The 18 also running right behind him. He's wanting to gain a position, so we'll just have to see. Dalton Creek trying to run away with this thing, but Carson is really top. He's able to hold pace. So it's going to be a battle of it's going to be a thing of who can save the most tires here at the end. Oh, Patrick Peak is going to get loose. He spins it around. Oh, he's going to go ahead and, I believe, get off the track. I'm not too sure. Trevor Baden is going to get that 4th spot. Carson is wanting to catch this 36. I think he might be. Seems that like the gap is closing just a little bit. Let's see who has the better long run car. Carson's also battling the loose race car. Dustin Hardee, he's wanting to get up there. Trevor Baden. Trying his hardest. He wants to get this top 3 at his first race of the season. So definitely want to get top 1 of these guys. Dalton Creech, he is trying to run away with this thing, maybe slowing down just a little bit so he wants to save this tire. Carson trying his hardest. He is trying everything he can to keep it up there. He's wanting to gain on his 36. He's trying his hardest right now. Carson. He is definitely closing that gap. I mean, you can just see it now. Trying everything he can to get up there. And Carson get his second win of the season. Dalton Creech definitely battling a loose car. Does Dalton Creech have enough here at the end to try to run away with it, or does Carson Klingelhofer saved enough? See, these two still battling it out. Trevor Vaden wanting to get that third spot from Dustin Hardee. Vaden just been kind of riding around, just trying to save that car, I believe. But who has enough here at the end? It's been kind of a back and forth between these two. Carson has gained on them and lost on them.
Hey, it's definitely going to get interesting here at the end. We'll see if Carson has saved enough to be able to go get
Dalton Creech way wide into one. That allowed Carson to close up by quite a lot.
Yeah, way off the race, way up the racetrack there. A little bit odd there from him, but he's obviously still doing good still with a multiple car length lead.
Oh, yeah,
and again up the racetrack.
Trevor Vaden, though, he was actually able to get around the number 8. So
looks like Vade's trying to push another charge to him. We'll see if he'll be able to do it.
definitely been a crazy race. Dalton, look, he just can't get that car to turn once he gets into the corner running way up there. You guys still got over 50 laps of racing left, so a long one tonight.
Definitely a long race so far. Oh, and a caution.
Oh, Trevor Vaden,
Oh,
Dustin Hardee getting together. Trevor gonna go ahead and back that car up and get back running, get back rolling. So we're gonna take a look, see what happened. Down into 3 and 4 they go. Oh, the car stepped out on Trevor. Yeah, just a little bit. Stepped out on him and yeah, just got loose on his own right there. So Trevor gonna go ahead and bring it down pit road, try to get that car fixed up. Dalton and Carson, but those guys pulling down those tires. Trevor gonna go ahead and maybe didn't get tires earlier, so we'll just have to see, or maybe just getting that damage fixed. Gonna go ahead and pull away, maybe just getting that damage fixed. And yeah, that's what it was. See that car back to getting that fast spur, getting it fixed up. Do they allow him to get his lap back? We'll just have to see. He is the only car a lap down so far. He's waiting to see if he's going to get the wave around. I don't think he is, though, because they just... still 2 to green. Next time by will be 1 to green. They may wave Trevor around. I'm not too sure yet. The top 3, the only ones not on the lead lap. Dalton Creech, Carson Klingelhofer, and Dustin Hardee, your top 3 right now. They're going to line it up and get ready to roll. I am in the booth by myself now. I'm not too sure what happened. Here they come to the start zone once again. Dalton Creech going a little early once again. But Carson definitely has a good long run car. Does Carson have enough to try to keep up there and get up there to Dalton Creech? Who has enough here at the end? Less than 50 laps of racing left for these guys. So we're at the final stint of this. Anybody who's watching, go ahead and drop your race winner. Do you see Dalton or Carson getting there? Do you see Dustin trying to capitalize on their mistakes and get up there and win this thing? See Carson closing the gap on these guys, trying everything he can. Guys doing all they can right now. Oh, Dalton Creech loose once again. Carson Klinghoffer still trying his hardest. He's able to close up to the bumper. Not too sure if he's going to be able to get there yet. Not quite able to. Looks to the bottom. Looks to the bottom once again. Dalton going high. So we'll just have to see Carson. I mean, he has got a bad fast car tonight. So we'll just have to see. Looks like he's just able to get into the corner a lot better than Dalton. We'll have to see Carson battling a little loose off. Dalton's still running a little high. Dalton definitely trying to block right there. Wants to hold on to this lead. Trevor trying to get up there. Maybe burnt those tires up on that last one, falling back just a little bit. But maybe can try to save enough to try to catch back up to these guys. Maybe try to cool those tires back down. But Carson, I mean, he is running the race of a lifetime right now, trying to get around him. We're at the last 40 laps. Right there at the line, 40 laps to go. So plenty of racing left for these guys. Don't want to run it too hard. But these guys are laying it all on the line right now. Carson just putting the pressure on him. Just wants to keep him right there. Just wants to just run right behind him, just keep the pressure on him, make a mistake. So Gage Knox saying give him the bumper. Carson, he does know how to give a bump and run. So he's one of those guys that probably wouldn't be afraid to, but I think it's a little too early to give him the bumper right now. Still plenty of racing left, about 36, 35 laps of racing left. Carson is basically ran the same line constantly. Dalton has been swapping up his line, so we'll just have to see.
Carson has caught to that number 36 machine. We'll see if he's able to get around him with just a handful of laps still left to go in this race.
Not too many laps left to go. Closing up onto about 30 laps to go. But I see Dalton running up high once again with Carson running that low line. Carson just seems to be able to roll that low line a lot better than Dalton, because every time Dalton has tried to run it, Carson has closed up to his bumper. So Dalton is not able to roll the bottom as good.
We'll have to see. Maybe Carson just holding off right now, saving a little bit of tires until the end. Maybe Dalton's doing the same thing. You never know. We'll see if Dustin, maybe even back there, is able to try to catch these two at the end.
We'll just have to see, but Trevor just kind of running around. This is, like I said, is his first race of the season, so he may be able to secure a top 4. Oh, Dalton really loose right there. Almost spun it around, was able to hang on to it. That's going to have Carson go out wide. Uh-oh, Carson with the run on the outside.
Wow.
They almost
Big
make contact.
Sliding back up into the corner. Dustin's going to run him a little bit high. Carson's still going to try to get the run off. They go side by side down the back stretch to go into 3.
Down into 3 they go. See, Carson's still holding it strong on the outside.
Ooh.
Oh, Dalton going to try to use that car a little bit, try to push him up the track. Oh,
He's doing it again.
Oh,
No.
A little bit of contact.
Man.
A little bit
Big.
of contact from these guys. So, but got them both sideways. That allowed Dustin Hardee to close up the gap.
Yeah, I was talking about it before with these two now getting side by side and beating and banging with each other. It's letting that 8 machine catch up even more. It's probably going to be a 3-car battle here very shortly.
Oh, yeah, I do not doubt it. Dustin just has been kind of riding back there, just watching these guys. So he's now watching it even closer, hoping that these guys make another mistake like that. Dalton just seems, his car just seems to have a lot more fall off than Carson's has. Carson just seems to have been able to save that car up here until the very end. You can definitely see the speed out of that car.
Yeah, definitely seems a little bit faster than Dalton, but you know, you're able to catch a guy, but pass the guy is a completely different situation, especially here at Myrtle Beach with these ARCA cars.
Oh yeah, Myrtle Beach is definitely an odd track in shape and the way it runs. So I've ran Myrtle Beach before in the late model stock. Definitely an exciting track and keep you on your toes. But see, Carson, he's just able to close that gap right back up to Dalton. So we'll just have to see.
And these two are also pulling away from Dustin just a little bit. Not, you know, a big margins, but I've noticed they pulled away just a little bit. So we'll have to see how that also ends up at the end of this. You see, Dalton's trying to run that outside. He's entering really high in that second lane and then dropping down low into that bottom lane and getting a pretty good run on the field. And then Carson's running a completely different line. You know, he's running right around the bottom, right around that white line, and still able to keep up with Dalton here. Seems like Carson's got, into the wall goes a 36. That's going to let Carson catch up right to the back bumper. I was going to say, it seems like the 21 has got the advantage entering and the 36 has got the exit. That's what's keeping them basically equal. But now, here comes Carson to the inside for the lead.
All right, does Carson repay the favor and push the 36 up the track? We'll just have to see. He's going to keep it clean so far, but still trying to use the bottom of that track. He's going to get it down there. Definitely going to show the nose and show that he has some speed. So, we'll have to see. Dalton's still running high. Carson's still showing the nose, showing that he can run that inside and keep it strong.
It just coming to 21 laps to go. And that number 21 machine, who's sitting in second, is fighting for a lead. And Dustin has also caught these two because they're side by side. So it's about to be a 3-car battle, and it's probably going to be a good one for the win.
It's definitely going to be a very exciting one.
Oh.
Carson kind of caught between a sandwich. These two guys are teammates. So we'll just have to see what happens here.
Saw the 21 got a little bit loose coming off of 2. So that let Dalton get a little bit of a lead there. But still, Carson, again, just rolling that bottom, doing a good job on the bottom. I mean, still, Dalton's got that awesome run coming off the corner, but Carson's still doing a good job right around that white line, still keeping in tow, and so is Dustin. Dustin is pulling right to a car length of these two.
Oh, yeah, he is right there with these guys, so we'll just have to see.
It's been a crazy race all night long, and now just coming under 20 to go. where all the top 3 are right nose to nose.
Oh, yeah. See, Carson's still rolling that bottom. He has been very strong on that bottom of the track.
Look at the run. Wow.
Just trying to get a run. Oh, down into 3 goes. Pushes it up the track a little bit.
What a save.
Yeah, what a save. Does everything he can to keep it off of that 36. Doesn't want to run into him.
Keeping it off him. Didn't want to go up and hit him at all. Send both those cars around. So good race in there. But again, I mean, you just see like the 21s. He's not able to run the top. Dalton's he's doing great on that top, and Carson's doing great on the bottom. But when they're side by side, these cars get super loose and super, off the racetrack. And you see what happens. They go side by side. They get sideways.
Oh, yeah. But Carson, definitely one of those guys that runs dirt tracks a lot. So he has that dirt track experience. Also has the real life. All 3 of these guys have real life experience driving cars. So you can definitely see the experience coming out right now. They're all running bumper to bumper and not touching each other. Oh, Dalton in the wall once again. Runs it granted a little high.
And now Carson takes over the lead with just under 15 laps to go.
Oh, yeah, but the 2 teammates are going to battle it out. Oh, Dalton gets sideways. So that actually gave Carson a little bit of a gap.
Remember Carson trying to go. Yeah, Carson trying to go for 2 in a row here in the ARCA series. So far, he is trying. So far, he's going to do it, but he's got that number 8 machine. We know how much he wants a win. I think he won last week in the late model, so he would not mind backing up that win with one here in the ARCA series.
Oh yeah, 12 to go at the line. He's still got plenty of racing to go. He's doing a good job. That car a little loose though. That allows the number 8 to close up to him once again. 8 and the 21 going hard at it right now.
Let's see if Dalton can get that top lane rolling once again. He's able to go catch these 2 in front of him. Those 2 nose to nose right now.
Okay, does Dalton have enough? I'm not too sure. He may have burnt his car up, but Dustin Hardee doing everything he can to try to get around this 21 rolling the bottom pretty steady right there.
Now, look at, he's sideways though.
Oh, that gave Carson the room that he needed. So Carson now got a little bit of breathing room. So Carson probably able to breathe a little bit easier now. 8 laps to go next time by. He's got a pretty good lead now. All these top 3 spread out pretty good.
Now Carson doesn't have to push as much as he was before. Now he's going to be able to just roll easy, rolling that top. But again, look at Dustin making some ground there, making a couple car lengths in that corner.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely making the ground up, but does he have enough time? Does he have enough cars? You seen that car was real loose once he got to Carson. But does he have enough time to get to it? Come next time by, it'll be 6 laps to go.
Catching a guy is one thing, passing him is a completely other thing. So we're gonna have to see if he's able to get around him. So far, I mean, he seems like he's catching up a little bit, but then I look at the relative and it don't seem like it. So Carson, as long as he keeps doing what he's doing, rolling that bottom like he's been, I think he may come out with the win here.
All right, next time by will be 5 to go. Here he comes out of turn 4, 5 laps to go for that number 21 Ford Mustang.
Man, Dustin is putting that car on its limits. He is throwing it in the corner. He is pushing that car to try to go catch that number 21. It is not over, I don't think.
No, I don't think it's over. I think Dustin's still got a little bit in the tank, but does Carson have enough, though? Just have to see Dustin. See, he is definitely driving the mess out of that car. Driving it in high, trying to get the run. But does he have enough? 3 laps to go next time by. He's definitely... Dustin Hardee's definitely closed the gap up to that number 21.
Yeah, with him throwing the top, he's running that line that Dalton was a little bit ago, throwing it way up at the top and then turning down, trying to get that run on him. Now he's
Carson. Oh, you see the gap, it closed up by quite a lot right there.
2 to go.
Two laps to go for the number 21 down into 1 and 2, coming off of 2. See Dustin trying to close that gap up. Does he have enough time though? Does he have enough car?
Car length and a half coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go for the number 21. Does he have enough to hold off the number 8 going into 1?
You see him drive it down in real low, able to roll that bottom really good. Does Dustin? Oh, Dustin is loose. That's going to allow Carson to drive away out of 3 and 4. Here comes the 21 of Carson Klinghoffer, who's going to pull off another win here in the ARCA Series and the Hardee Designs Pro Cup Series. Dustin Hardee is going to be your second place finisher with Dalton Creech in that 3rd spot.
Great job by Carson, 2 in a row here in the Pro Series. Great job, was able to hold off the number 8, was able to get around Dalton, and now putting himself in victory lane. Burn it down, number 21, man.
Oh yeah, burn it down, Carson, burn it down, buddy. You've earned it tonight.
And I think we also have a champion to crown here tonight as well.
Yeah, we're gonna hear from the league owner himself, Dustin Hardee. So just gonna go ahead and get through this.
Oh.
See Carson, hitting the wall just a little bit, having a little bit of fun.
Hey, last race of the season, you won't need that car for next season, so tear it up.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely having a good time. But 3rd place finisher Dalton Creech, we're gonna go ahead and bring him in here and talk to him. Hey Dalton, Swalen, you got a copy?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Alrighty, man. Well, you know, not where you wanted to be, 3rd place. I mean, you had such a dominant car, but I mean, walk me through that second half of the race. It seemed like the car just wasn't the same.
Yeah, I'd burned up tire. These cars are a handful, and it's really tough to be fast and save tire. Really, truly, all of us kind of burned our tires up on the long run. I mean, we ran 100 laps on the same set of tires, so you kind of expect it to happen. I just happened to make more mistakes than they did. And I guess landed where I finished. But man, I've said it from the get-go, dude. I would take a good 3-car race over a field of 25 who's wrecking every time, man. And once a few people left, man, we had some great freaking racing. It was so much fun trying to defend against Carson. That's why I do this right here. So, with that being said, I hate that this will be our last ARCA Series race with Down South. We've kind of alluded to it a couple times, but Down South Racing League's coming to an end. Dustin's been overloaded and got a lot going on. So I've decided to reboot All-Star Racing League. We stopped racing about a year ago, and we decided to bring it back. So if you're watching, you're interested in running All-Star Racing League, it's me. I'm the sole owner of the league. I got a group of admin underneath me who are there to help me out. But we already got broadcasting figured out and sponsors, and man, we're ready to go. So I'm excited about this next season coming up.
Oh yeah, definitely something to be excited about. But yeah, just walk me through that battle with Carson. Y'all definitely put on a show. But I mean, he seemed to have gotten there.
Carson is super. Yeah, he's super good at saving tires, man. He just outlasted. Once he got by me, I knew there was no catching him. I tried to run that high side where I could get the run down the straightaway, and I was really holding him pretty well doing that. But that backstretch wall, man, the backstretch wall is no joke. It'll sneak up on you, and it ended up getting me, and he was able to get up underneath me and go by me. But I was thinking if I could stay in front of him, I had a good chance. But
oh yeah, y'all definitely had an exciting battle there at the end, but not where you wanted to be, man. But congratulations on that third place finish, though, especially at Myrtle Beach, a track that is definitely a handful. But Ethan, is there anything you want to add?
I mean, man, for the last one of this series, that was fun to watch you guys there battle at the end. I mean, how hard are these cars to drive? I saw everybody just sideways getting loose every corner. These cars had to be really difficult to keep on the ground.
Dude, they're tough, man. They're so heavy. So getting into the corner is super tough because the weight on the car, the way the weight transfers on the car is just it's a tough one to get really good at doing. But yeah, I mean, the weight of the car plus the power that the cars have, it just leads to the car being super loose.
Yeah.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations. But before we let you go for the night, are there any friends, family, sponsors out there you want to thank?
Yeah, heck yeah. Of course, DC Designs. If you're needing a paint scheme, hit me up. We'll get you taken care of. Hardee Designs, Dustin Hardee. He's done a great job with the management of this league. I just wish him the best in whatever he's deciding to do next. Burns Performance, they've delivered on setups, not so much for the ARCA cars, but for the late model stocks, man. Chad has worked his butt off getting us good setups. Actually, he's going to be coming over with me to All Star and creating all the setups for late model stocks and super late models. So I'm excited to have him on board, and I love the fact that I can run Burns Performance on the side of the car. Racing 9 TV, Team 9 Racing TV. You guys kill it every week, man. You guys have done fantastic. We appreciate what you've done throughout the season. You guys, it's every week's gotten better and better, and it's been great, man. Of course, hold on one second. I got stuff over here. Nelson Roofing, and I want to do Megawatt Electric too, man. Carson's got a sponsor. He's coming on as a sponsor to All Star, and Nelson Roofing and KC Athletics too. I'm dealing with a whole set of new sponsor groups, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh yeah.
But no, I just appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody who stepped up and stepped in, man. You guys are fantastic.
Oh yeah, man. It's definitely going to be exciting when this does come around, man. But congratulations on the third place finish, man. Have yourself a good night, man.
Hey, buddy, you too, man.
Alrighty, we're going to bring in second place finisher Dustin Hardee. Dustin, smiling, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man. Well, second place, not where you wanted to be. You almost had it there at the end, but Carson was just able to hang on to it, man. How are you feeling about the second place finish tonight?
Man, listen, I didn't care if I finished last or first. I just had to start the race and not screw it up, not have Patrick win it, which, I mean, he ended up screwing himself by trying to screw me, but it is what it is. Haters gonna hate. But I mean, that's the championship. I'll take second. I needed that, to be honest with you. But I mean, that was fun, dude.
It definitely was exciting to watch there. Right there at the end, those guys, I mean, all of y'all were just running it as hard as y'all could. Definitely exciting to watch up here in the booth. I had an amazing time watching it. So y'all did an amazing job tonight. I mean, how was that battle with Carson? Was it more than you could handle, or was it exciting, or?
Oh, it was fun, man. I always love running with Dalton and Carson, but I was actually faster than Carson. I run him down. I got to him and I screwed it up and got loose, burnt my tires up, got them too hot, and by the time I got back to him, my stuff was burned up and I couldn't get around him. But like I said, man, Carson's a great driver. Dalton as well. Dalton's, if it wasn't for Dalton, I wouldn't be as fast as I am right now. But I mean, I just sat behind him, and actually, my dad, Sam Hardee, in the comments over there, he texted me and said Dalton burned his stuff up. Don't push right now. That was like lap 50. So I just sat behind them and let them race, and they got side by side, and it was like I think 20 or so to go. And I was like, all right, it's time to go. And like I said, I caught him and tried to pass him and spun the tires, and that was the end of it.
All right, definitely exciting to watch, man. And yeah, y'all. I mean, it seemed to be a lot of just saving tires and doing what you could to just hang on tonight. Y'all were all over the place. Everybody was. It was definitely a loose racetrack tonight, and especially with these ARCA cars. Wow, where they're pushing about what 700 horsepower, I believe.
Something like that.
Yeah, so about 700 horsepower at a track like this is definitely a lot to manage. But y'all were all able to hang on to it quite good right there, drifting and dirt tracking and just hanging on to it. But man, congratulations on that second place finish tonight, man. But before I let you go, are there any friends, families, or sponsors out there you want to thank?
Yeah. First off, me with Hardee Designs. If you need a badass paint, hit me up. Dalton, like I said, man, I wouldn't be as fast as I am without him. But Dark Horse Motorsports, all of us, man, we stick together when it comes race time. We're in each other's ear all the time, helping each other. But Carson for driving me clean. Can't say much about everybody else other than Dalton. Nobody else really drove me clean other than Dalton, Jacob, and Carson. But it is what it is. Carson with Megawatt Designs, you with Team 9 Racing TV. And man, I'm just happy to win the championship, dude.
Oh yeah, congratulations on that championship, man. I know that's really got to feel good to finish in the top three and get the championship. I mean, I know you wanted the win and the championship, but sometimes it's hard to get both. But congratulations on that championship. Congratulations on the second place finish, man. And have yourself a good night.
Yes, sir. Y'all too, man.
Alrighty. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and bring in race winner Carson Klingelhofer. He did an amazing job hanging on to this car. So we're gonna go ahead and bring him in here and talk to him. Carson, it's well, you got a copy.
Yeah, buddy, the one and only.
I know it, man. Hey, you pulled it off tonight, man. What I believe that's 2 in a row for you. So I mean, how does it feel, man, to come away with a win, especially at a track like Myrtle Beach?
Feels good. I hate this track. So feels good to get a win, but I don't know. Just
Yeah.
happy we're up here and running.
Yeah, so I mean, walk me through those battles that you had. You definitely had quite a few there, and they were definitely exciting.
Yeah, it was mainly just try and run as clean as possible, and apparently I can't brake in time, so that's on me, I guess. But I just try to keep my nose clean, keep my doors clean, and run everyone as hard but as clean as possible, and just try and have fun. But what I was doing is I was braking earlier, and getting on the gas later to keep my rear tires from spinning, so that heat in the rear end keeps the car down, and just run my race. And obviously we pulled it off, but happy with the way we won and all that fun stuff. You feel me?
Oh yeah, we definitely got you, man. Ethan, is there anything you want to add?
Man, I wasn't able to be here last week for your win, and I'm able to be here for this one. I've been always wanting you to get a win here in this league. You're able to get one of the last ones of the league, so it's awesome to see that, man. This is awesome. I really have nothing to say. It's just awesome to actually be here for the win.
Oh yeah, I'm glad everyone's here to see it too.
Oh yeah, we were all cheering you on, man. You had such a fast car. I mean, walk me. How about the last 10 laps when you seen Dustin Hardee closing up on you?
Honestly, I was worried, but I knew that he wasn't going to run me dirty because we're both buddies, and I respect him and he respects me, and we just drive each other as clean as possible. Yes, we do get into each other, and yes, we drive each other hard. But honestly, I'm not worried about him taking me out, and I have the utmost respect for him and Dalton and everyone.
Oh, you definitely got to have the respect on track. If you don't have that, you know, it's gonna lead to bad consequences. But man, congratulations on the win. But before we let you go for the night, man, are there any friends, families, or sponsors out there you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the team of KW9, owned by Waylon Nelson and Cameron Carden. They put together a great team. I'd also like to thank Nelson Roofing, Nelson Designs, and Megawatt Electric for all coming together and helping me out. I'd also like to thank everyone that's doubted me, and especially throughout this broadcast, from what I've heard. A lot of people don't like me, or just a few, but that's okay. That just gave me more motivation to go out there and kick butt.
Yeah, there you go, man. It's always good to have any kind of motivator that you can, man. But congratulations on the win tonight, man, and have yourself a good night. Don't party too hard.
No promises. I'm gonna party hardy.
All righty, man. Well, you have yourself a good night.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. Anytime. Well, I mean, Ethan, I mean, what did you think about that? I mean, it's definitely an exciting race. I didn't know honestly what to think right there. Um, I mean,
Man, it was exciting to watch, especially the end there, and a lot of beef happening apparently mid race there. Unfortunately, I was having an internet problem, so I was blipping in and out, but I was able to be there at the end to watch that amazing battle between Dustin, Dalton, and Carson. It was awesome to watch those three go at it, and what a send off for the Pro Series here in Down South.
oh yeah, definitely a good send off. Got to give a huge shout out to Dustin Hardee, Dalton Creech for allowing me to do this and letting me come out here and broadcast for them.
too.
Couldn't do this without them. They did an amazing job with this. Hate that it's shutting down after this. Was hoping for another season, but just the way things are going, they're gonna go ahead and shut it down. But we have other stuff coming up. I have other leagues coming up. Stay tuned for that. Anybody that's watching, go ahead and subscribe, and you can watch for the next season of what I have in store. So just have to see, man. But I think that's going to be it for the night. I thank you, Ethan, for joining me up here in the booth, man. Always
Yeah.
exciting.
Always.
Alrighty, well, this has been Team 9 Racing TV. Make sure if you are watching to subscribe, like if you want to subscribe, and helps out quite a lot. And I think that's going to be it for the night, and I'll see you guys later.